Hi, this is Tony from DOD Technology. This short video just showing you the operation procedure of the XG-100 VOC gas analyzer. To begin with, we need to check items including in the package. We have the analyzer, the manual, the quick starter, as well as the software inside the package. We have some extra tubing for using as a sampling purpose. So this is the sample bag which we're holding the different gases we try to analyzing. And as well as we need some standard gas, which we are including all the 5 gassy chemicals we are using in our systems. So the first one we need to just fill up this bag with some standard gas and then attach into the analyzer, into the index, sample index of the analyzer. So when we are looking back of the analyzer, we have the power switch, sample in, sample out, as well as the carrying gas out. We have a desiccator here, which is just for preventing the humidity coming in, for destroying the detector is high. This analyzer. So if the instrument is not in use, please attach this desiccator to the analyzer to preventing the humidity coming in for destroying the detector. So the front panel. So when we turn the switch on, we have a power green light power indicator here. This one indicating is power on. So once this on, and once it's in the analyzing mode, this green light will turn on. Now because it's just power on, so we are not being in the analyzing mode, so the red light is closed. And one important thing need to be remembered is when you first turn the instrument on, it's better to let it sit here for stabilize for 3 hours. That's for the temperature stabilizing as well as the instrument to be able to make accurate measurements. And in order to control the instrument, we have a specific software in the computer. That's what the flash driving, including the software. And after you installing the software into the computer, we will have the icon in the desktop. And the instrument, the analyzer and the computer, we have a VGA connection which convert into the usual USB connector of the computer. And this one, it is the one for controlling the instrument. When you, let's close it first. When you open the software, you will have notice saying the software, the instrument is warming up. That's because the temperature we set it is about 122 degrees. It's not reached the temperature yet. So it needs about 30 minutes to be the temperature to be reached the desired temperature. But because every time you closing the software, it will require in you for the 30 minutes. So if you start in between the 30 minutes, the instrument won't start it. That's because it needs 30 minutes for warming up to make accurate measurements. So because we are just showing how the operation of this software, we are not actually doing really measurement. So just showing you the procedure of it. To begin your measurement, you need to actually put in some parameters by hitting the setting button here. In the setting button, we have some space. We will try you to put in some names. They have a sample here. This is for, you can type in any name you want it. So we also have a number of cycles. That means how many cycles you like to run with your specific samples. And the measurement time is 15 minutes setting here. That's because we, in the standard gas, we have 5 different gases, as you can see from the quick start here. So if the styrene is the gas we try to detect it, the retention time of the styrene is 45 minutes. That means the detection time needs to be longer than 45 minutes. So that's why we choose the 50 minutes there, because we need to detecting all the 5 standard gases here. The intervals is for the time between measurements. So if, for example, you have 2 measurements, after the first one is done, then you need to wait how many times it will be started, automatically started the second measurement. And the environmental temperature is the temperature you need to type in, because the instrument cannot type the temperature by itself. So the remark, just some notice you would like to put for this kind of measurement. And the last thing you need to pay attention is the gas introducing time. Usually, if we are using the sample bag that I am using right now, we have very short distance between the sample to the analyzer. The 10 seconds introducing time is enough for the sample to be measured. But if we use longer tubing, like 1 meters, we have the tubing here, try to use the tubing to connect into a different spot of your sample positions. So longer introducing time is needed. Like for example, 1 meter, it requires 20-second times. So as the tubing increase, this time need to be increased as well. So after you type in every parameter here, we need you can hit OK, then you hit start. The system will measure the start point, measure all the gases or your sample automatically with the cycles you designed and you set them to measure. So after you finish, I will show you just the result. We have some already tested result. This is it will look like you have how many cycles, which time you are measuring, and which sample you named it. So you can hit any one of these and then hit the show chart. So we will have the peak position, we call it retention time for different gases, and we have the concentration showing up on different gases as well. So we also can get rid of the concentration icon here. And for the which gas belongs to which peak, we have the quantification here. We have the peak position that you see here, and with the time of retention, and which peak designing to which. So we have all the information here for you can be actually characterizing what these 5 gas standard gas has been separated in different peaks, and we have different retention time for it. And the other thing is for calibration. It's suggested that when you first time using the instrument, is better to use a standard gas for calibrate the instrument. So I will show you the procedure for calibrate the instrument as well. We need to be this one is I will open it. We need to have the button here saying set calibration data, and then we need to manually input in the calibration data. The very first thing you need to take a measurement first. Actually, like we say, we have taken measurement. We have the peaks for our standard gas, 5 peaks here, and then we select the set calibration data, input the calibration data. We need to manually type in the concentration from your calibration gases. For example, we have the toluene here. We need to type in the concentration of toluene, 100 ppb. That's the concentration of our standard gas, and then hit the input here. So the concentration of the toluene is storing in the software right now, and then you hit the calibration. You need to pick up a peak which is supposed to be the toluene, which should be the peak 3 here. This is the toluene peak, and then you hit the input. So the concentration information you just type in will store back into the real calibration curve inside the instrument. So as you can see, we have 5 peaks here. Before the 5 peak, we have some other peaks in the beginning. This one is from the carrying gas. Actually, it's the air peak, so you can ignore this very beginning retention time here. And all these other 5 peak actually is similar to the quick start you can see here, corresponding to each peak we have seen in the manual. So this is the after you did the calibration, you hit the measurement, and then it just from the point we have just introducing that, just set your parameters and then hit start. So to hit starting, And to start the measurement, you need to first hit the start point. After the warming up time has been done, you press the start button here, and then we need to press the injection button. That's the whole procedure for making a measurement. All the information I just introduced actually can be found in this manual. I have looked over it. It's well written, so you can look, before you installing the instrument, you can look over the manual first. And yeah, if you have any question we would like, just please contact us. We're more than happy to help. That's all. Thank you.